What's going on, guys? I'm sitting in the, I don't even know what to call it anymore. You know, I call it the daily driver, I call it the black Audi, but at this point it's just a pile. Sitting here shaking, as always, but I'm not in it to talk about it. So what we're gonna talk about today is actually what vehicle wound up replacing my red S4. I'm just sitting in the car right now because it's raining out, and I actually have to move it out of the way anyway. But the replacement for the red S4 is actually sitting right over here. So let me back this thing up and then I'll show you guys what that is. I'm staring at it right now. I'm pretty excited about it though, I will say that. She sure is a looker, I'll tell you. Alright, here it goes. There it is. 2018 Jeep Cherokee. No, I'm just kidding, that's my girlfriend's car. Even though her Jeep is worth more than anything I own, and it's probably the most reliable vehicle on this property. I mean, I think it's cool. I drive one. I can't keep anything stock, so I don't know how that would work with me. But it is nice, and I do like it. It's no hate. All right, now that we're back inside, I want to show you guys the new fun / daily driver. It probably won't be a daily though, honestly. I told my girlfriend I was gonna daily drive it, but we all know that's not gonna happen. We all know it's just gonna be another car that sits in the garage and doesn't get driven unless it's nice outside. Shh, don't tell her. Anyway, I've had 28 vehicles, and I'd say the two that I've been the most excited to get car-wise is when I bought my Ford Focus ST from the dealership, and then this one. So like, that's saying a lot that if this one is making me that excited after all the vehicles that I've owned over the years. All right, so let's turn on the lights. Bink. Ignore what that's, yeah, that's my lights talking. Ignore that anyway. We're just ruin the whole mood. Anyway, here we go. I'm gonna show you something on the side, and then I'll show you the car. Some people may know what it is right away. Other people may have to wait a few seconds after this, but I'll show you this first. All right, here we go. Boom. There it is. And it's, of course, you know, LED lights ruining it with these black lines. 2013 Audi S4 supercharged. Let me show you guys the interior. So inside we have the, I forgot how to say it, a Bang & Olufsen or Olufsen sound system in it. I don't know. Anyway, full Alcantara centers, door cards, Alcantara. Interior's in pretty good shape. Some of this video might not make sense because in the next clip you're gonna see me actually repairing this, because this was all matted down. It looked like, you know, it looked like this, kind of like shiny leather. So that'll let you know what's going on in the next clip if you're confused. But yeah, carbon spec, navigation, flat bottom steering wheel. But the moneymaker, let me show you the moneymaker. Hold on, let me go to the other side, get a better feel for it. Also has these really cool sill plates that light up, and I'm gonna have to look up what that means because I don't really know what that means right there. But yeah, they usually do like weird patterns and stuff. I wish I got a video before I cleaned it, actually, because I cleaned the whole outside and I'm working on the inside. I'm almost done with the inside. I just have to basically just clean the mats. I cleaned everything else. Dude was super cool I bought it from. Yeah, it was really dirty though. So I had to like see through, you know, some of the dirt and stuff to actually see what I thought the car was gonna be. And you know, once I washed and everything, I was very happy with what was underneath. Very straight, clean, nice car. But yeah, let me show you what I was talking about when I said the moneymaker of this car and why I wanted it. Now, the previous generation of this one, this is called a B8.5. The one right before us was a B8. So the 8.5 got a different nose, a little bit different in the rear, flat bottom steering wheel, and a couple other things. But it was a lot harder to find the B8.5s in a 6-speed, and this unit has one. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, wow, like I'm sold. But knock on wood, no wood. Anyway, knock on wood, does not have any issues that would cause it to not pass inspection. But enough of me yapping. Let me show you a little bit more of this thing, and then I'll show you the engine. This is Alcantara's in really good shape. This one, obviously, you'll see in the next clips, I had to give some love to, obviously. I mean, it's not a brand new car, so it does have its wear on it, but for the year and everything and the miles, it's in pretty good shape, actually. So the package this car has is, it has the Alcantara / leather seats, as well as the door cards. The car is obviously, you know, it's used, it's older. So the Alcantara actually is a little matted down in some spots and dirty. It's pretty matted down in the seats. I'm gonna see if I can't bring some of this back up, like kind of revitalize it. I'm gonna use this brush to try to maybe get some grime out, I guess, or try to lift it back up. And then I'll show you the stuff I got to actually clean the suede, which was a little hard to find, but my girlfriend wound up finding it for me. So I had her pick me up this suede cleaner. It was in the shoe section, but it's still made for suede. So hopefully it'll work the same on this interior, and I can get some of that cleaned up and maybe bring it back up a little bit, because it looks really matted down right now. I'm gonna see what I can do. And then for the leather portion, I'm not a huge Chemical Guys fan, but I will say this quick detailer they have for the leather is awesome. Still have to vacuum and everything and wipe everything down, but we got this older interior looking pretty snazzy, and also smells pretty good in here right now too. Just you know, protect your leather if you have it, protect your interior, your plastics and everything from UV rays. Do what you can to prolong your car and prolong the life of all of its components, whether they're plastic, rubber, metal. You get the idea. Let's pop the hood and I'll show you guys. There it is. V6 supercharged, Root style supercharger, APR cold air intake, carbon, as well as APR throttle body, ECS tuning catch can. Those are just a few of the things you can see on the surface. But this car is actually a full stage 2 ultra, APR would call it. So it has all the modifications done and all the upgrades to make it their stage 2 ultra. It's a pretty quick, fun car while also staying reliable, which is what I was after. Outside appearance wise, there's not a whole lot that makes it look any different than a stock one, other than it's lowered a little bit and it has big exhaust tips. But let me start this unit up and get it out of here, because I have to take it out of here anyway to get her Jeep in to change oil. So enough of me yapping, let's get into the other parts of this video, which I want to show you guys. All right, so believe it or not, this car is actually the generation right after this car. And you can see some pretty significant differences. This is what they call a B7. This one's a B8.5, but it's still a B8 chassis, which is right after this one. This car, the B7 A4, it's a little bit more of a narrow car. Obviously interior is totally different. It's a little dirty right now, but the interior is totally different on this one. It's still a very nice car though, don't get me wrong, but you can't really compare the two because nothing's the same on them. Now if you come over here to the B8 chassis, a lot more chiseled, a wider, longer car, different body lines, different doors, as you can see. And then obviously I'm not going to show you guys everything all over again, but totally different interior, more upgraded and modern. I'm super pumped with it though, and I can't wait to start messing with it and driving it and have fun with it. 6'4", just sitting out here in the rain, just waiting on nice weather at this point. This wheel's still polished. That one I still have to do, plus the other two, and a bunch of stuff, but that's overwhelming to think about. I got this thing inside running right now because it's cold. Trying to get the oil to heat up a little bit so it comes out easier. So we're gonna drop the oil in this thing. I'm not gonna really record that because that's kind of boring, but I'm gonna drop the oil in this thing, get it changed for her, and this thing will be on its way. All right, so it's been about a week since that last clip. And the reason is I did something to the Audi and I had to wait for parts to come in. I'll explain what that is right now. So I got the Audi, I was driving it for only a day. My girlfriend and I took it downtown, and then I heard a slight little chirp coming from the supercharger belt. So when I got home, It's like, oh, let me just, you know, spray a little dressing on the belt to get it to stop squeaking. Well, I sprayed the stuff on the belt and it made it sound like a dying cat. I tried to do everything I could. I took the belt off, tried cleaning it, cleaned all the pulleys, tried everything. And also, no one at a local auto parts store had anything in stock. Anyway, I had to wait a week for the new belt to come in, and it finally came in yesterday, and it fought me going on like crazy. But I guess that shows how beat the other one was, because the other one came off easy and went on easy. But it's on now, so now I can give you guys a sound clip of the car, which is what I want to do before. But here we go. And nobody panic, I just drove it home from work, so it is warm, so I'm not revving it cold or anything. But I want to show you guys what it sounds like. I have a slight, it's not even a leak. I have a, shut up. I have an exhaust clamp rattling right now, so I gotta address that. And now I'll set you guys up front for the supercharger. So yeah, this thing sounds pretty wicked from both ends. The front with supercharger sound and the rear with the exhaust. And also, before I end the video, I'll just give you guys one more walk around of it. It's really dirty right now, and I was actually thinking, and I don't think I showed the car after I painted the wheels and painted the calipers on. I think when I originally showed the car, I'd have to look back at the clips, that it still had the silver wheels on it with just black calipers. So obviously, like I said, I just drove it, so it's pretty dirty. I went with what they call a sea glass color for the calipers. It's kind of like a Tiffany blue, but I did a satin black base, and then I sprayed silver over top, but I sprayed the silver in the air over the wheel, so then all the flakes came down and all rested on it. So it's kind of like purposely done overspray. You can see it though. I think it looks pretty cool though. It's like, you know, I don't really care so much because they're factory wheels. I was just doing something different because I didn't want silver on silver. Same thing with the back ones here, obviously. Give you another walk around of the unit. Big old dog tips on her. Thing's filthy right now though, it did rain. But she's looking good. And I'll tell you what, this is a very, very fun, pretty quick car actually, and I really do like it. And shocker, out of the 3 vehicles right here, only one that's inspected. As you can see, no inspection, out of date temporary, but this will pass inspection. I just haven't had it out to get it inspected, but that's going to be happening this weekend. So that one will be good, this one will be good. I could take this off the road and finally fix it and, you know, figure out what's wrong with it, so I could stop, you know, hucking and bucking and, you know, having the thing run all weird like that. But yeah, so there she is, the supercharged S4, and all the wind in the background. I don't remember if I showed this either though, but I actually got a suede brush, and I actually brought back like 90% of the Alcantara suede. So I used the brush and the cleaner, and I got almost all of it back up, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty pumped about that. So there it is. This is the new daily / fun car. And also, motocross season is here. We got all the tracks starting to open, so within the next couple weeks they're going to be opening up, and I'm going to be hitting the tracks too. A lot going on actually. Pretty fortunate that we had a pretty early spring for once, especially up in the Northeast. So I'm excited because there's a lot of stuff going on now, and I could finally get out of my driveway and make content, because there's, you know, no salt and sand on the roads anymore, so I can actually take the vehicles out and go dirt bike riding and actually be able to film fun stuff. So that's what I'm excited for. I know some of the vlogs may not have been the most exciting, but these upcoming ones are going to be really good, especially now that spring's here and I can actually go places and record. But I'm done talking. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you guys really enjoy the new Audi. I know I do, and I'm so pumped for all the things that are upcoming on the channel, and it's going to keep rolling out, and it's only going to be up from here. So with that being said, thanks for watching. Stay tuned, a lot coming up, and I'll see you in the next one.